afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. And welcome back to the George Russell career mode. I hope we're all doing well. It's been a little while since the last race, I guess, inside this series. Dart with the 85 stream streak. How long? I mean, it's sensibly at what? 4 streams on average a week, I guess, is probably a fair estimate. We should get that in by the end of the year, shouldn't we, sir? I hope everybody's doing well, though. We got Kirk, we got Smurf, we got the Hangman, we got Dart, we got plenty of people coming in over on all of the various platforms that we're live on today. And well, it's going to be a bit of an interesting one, isn't it? Vegas can often be a bit of a weird track inside the F1 game, so I honestly don't know whether it's going to suit this Mercedes or not. So it's probably going to be a bit of a trial by fire over the course of the afternoon. Callum, welcome on in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. So, I woke up, chat. Must have been yesterday morning. And I don't know why. I thought it was a Monday. I woke up this morning and again thought it was a Tuesday. So, I'm kind of trying to embrace that Friday feeling. But it's all thrown me off this week. Hey, welcome on in, All-Out. I'm doing very well, thank you, buddy. I hope you're well. But yeah, I mean, we've got another secret meeting with Red Bull. Of course, we're not going to do a Season 2 of this championship or anything like that. So we don't need to worry about that. Who keeps trying to ring me? Just a random number keeps trying to ring me at the moment. Every time it gets marked as spam. So I never even get the call through either. Very, very weird. Yeah, Vegas is a weird old circuit, isn't it? I think a lot of the drivers aren't a particularly big fan of it IRL. It's a bit of a peculiar one, isn't it? So we'll wait and see what happens. I think we'll keep the DRS open. I think we'll reach 209 miles an hour. And I'm sure we'll end up accidentally lifting and coasting as well over the course of the day. Have a beer? I can't do that, unfortunately. I'm actually out this evening. So I'm on driving duty tonight, so there'll be no bevs by me. But maybe on a week where I don't have to go anywhere. Maybe on the run-up to Christmas, I'll start drinking midstream. Or something like that. Welcome in, Harry. I hope you're doing well, mate. Man doesn't know his days and he's planning a wedding. Oh, no. Matt212 is planning the wedding. I promise you that. I will be told when and where and just asked to show up on time. That is all I can be trusted to do with that. Although, to my credit, I do map out every single week what my week looks like. So, you know, there is also that as well thrown in there. We're calling you about your recent car accident. You may have sustained an injury. Drunk F1 racing. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, Matt212 will plan our wedding, I'm sure. Like I said, I'll just get told. Can I do any R&D? I mean, it's Vegas. It should be a pretty quick race unless it rains. So we've kind of got a bit of time, haven't we, to have a look around everything. Apparently we had an upgrade fail. That's a bit disappointing, but it doesn't really matter too much at this stage of the campaign. I was ever so slightly late starting the stream because I wanted to make sure I had everything set up correctly. I figured it would be better off starting 5 minutes late and actually having everything set up than spending the first 5 minutes going, have I clicked that? Have I clicked that? So I did make a conscious choice. To start the stream a couple of minutes late. But it is what it is. Jay, welcome in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Oh, look how grey Christian Horner looks. What are Red Bull doing to him? That's awful. Did he look alarmingly grey to all of you as well? That looks insane. He looks so unbelievably grey. So, they want to give me 48% bias in the team. Do I just send George to Red Bull for the memes? That'd just be quite funny, isn't it? Look how grey he is. He's 70. What have they done to Christian Horner in this game, man? That's incredible.
And asking around, and I'm delighted to say that the team are
he looks like his life force is being sucked from him or something. That's wild.
I'm amazing.
Hey, welcome in Patas as well. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, I like my setup. It works quite nicely. We've got the pedal cam. We've got everything all working now. So I think I have properly fixed my pedal cam now, chat. I was going to start prepping the stream 5 minutes early, but I was still also eating my lunch. I had egg mayo today, and it was incredibly mayo-y. So I thought if I bring it up here, there'll just be mayo everywhere. And I really don't need this room smelling of egg. Oh, man. What are your guinea pigs' names, Oblong? When are you going to be on Sky Sports? I don't know. I'd love to be. I just don't seem to be getting the contract through. Although, chat, here's a fun little story for you before we get into this. Let me find the email quickly. I got an email, must have been, I think, on Wednesday. Now, this was a very exciting email, and I'll explain why, just when I find it. So, I got an email. Where was it? Where was it? It was a couple of days ago now. I get a lot of emails through. Oh, it might be easier to search by that, actually. So, I got an email through from... I will leave them anonymous, but from an email address at formula1.com. You're going to like this. So I got an email through. Oh, let me quickly, actually, before I forget, do that, I think. Wonderful. So, I got an email through from an official email at formula1.com. And it started with, hello, Matt and your team. I hope you're well. As you may have seen, Formula 1 recently announced a new gaming integration. Now, I thought, wow, okay, is this about F1 26 not happening? That seems like a weird way to kind of announce something with that. They were like, we have an upcoming project that we would like you to take a look at. And I was like, wow, okay, keep reading, this is exciting. So, a new opportunity in the gaming space. I was like, wow, what on earth could this be? I'm hyped for this. I carried on reading. Further down. We've announced an integration with Fortnite. Would you like early access to the skin and the outfit inside Fortnite? I was like, I have played Fortnite about 3 times in my life. I was so disappointed when I scrolled down and just saw the words Fortnite in there. I was like, oh, man. I was like, that's, it's like the, who was it, Roy Hodgson, wasn't it? The old England manager, where he's like, oh, uh-oh. I was so gutted. I was so disappointed. I was like, all these years of hard work is going to be such a cool thing. And no, it's, do you want to play Fortnite? No, I don't. So, I think I've got a code still for the skin. Maybe I'll... the video... Oh, could have gone live yesterday, actually. Oops. If you agree to that, I would cancel my sub immediately. I wouldn't blame you, Smurf. I would not blame you. Hey, welcome in, Liam. I'm doing very well, thanks, buddy. I hope you're well. Do I want to take any engine components? I think I do. Final 3 races. We've got one more sprint, don't we? But Vegas is quite a power-hungry track. I don't want to take any grid pens if I can avoid it. But we'll take a couple of bits and pieces. We should be able to get through these final 3 races without any issues. I mean, we might end up with it. Like, imagine if I get a mechanical failure on, like, lap 2. Then I'm going to be really disappointed. Yeah, that was a big disappointment. Hi, Matt. Just wondering, would you participate in a league? All assist off and force cockpit? It would depend on when the league is... Like, who's racing, that kind of thing. But next year, I do want to get into some more league racing. I definitely want to try and do a little bit more of it. Because I don't know what's going to happen with Creator Series at the moment. So maybe I'll jump in and do some other events. Something like that. I think, genuinely, I've played Fortnite about 3 times in my life. I've really not played it much. I just remember what I do. Maybe this shows how old, like, how long ago it was I played Fortnite. I would drop into the forest at, like, the top right-hand side of the map, I want to say. I would jump out the bus. I would glide for as long as I possibly can, because I don't think you could get killed in the air. I don't know. I would then land in the forest, try and chop down as many trees as I could, and then just build a sky bridge just straight up as far as possible. I would then normally get, like, top 20 because people were just killing each other, and I was running away to freedom. That was always my thing on about the 5 times I ever played Fortnite. I want to inform you, some regulation changes, nothing confirmed, don't really care, we're not doing a Season 2, it doesn't matter. Rain in free practice 3, but I want to bring back full qualifying, don't I? Because we've got enough time today. I'm not under any time constraint or anything like that. Because I'm sadly not playing football this evening. So, I mean, Vegas is a short race anyway, so we can run full qualifying. All that good stuff. Do I drive GT7? I've actually been looking at getting back into Gran Turismo 7, literally this week. But I don't know yet.
Fast cars, bright lights, welcome to
No worries, Patas. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a good one.
This sensational show on the road.
Prediction for Vegas, Hamilton podium. I would love to see it. I want to see a Hamilton podium before the end of the year. I would love it. It would feed families if Hamilton can get a podium. Viva Las Vegas.
Okay, let's have a
Viva Las Vegas. I would play that on stream, but I'm worried I'll get copyright strike. And I've already got one on Twitch, so I don't ever want to risk getting another if I can avoid it. Yeah, drain cover problems in the race.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry
So,
about.
the Merc is normally pretty good in a straight line.
Just confirm they're performing to spec.
Sorry, it's not that good in a straight line, so I think we have to run 0-0 wing here. Because again, obviously this series is meant to be Creative Series practice. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to go like that, I think. Vegas shouldn't be too bad for track limits, though. I think I did get a penalty last season here. Yeah, I think it's going to be the first track I've ever been to twice in Creator Series, but I don't really know. We'll do racetrack first. Hey, welcome in, Matt. I'm doing very well, thanks, buddy. I hope you are as well. Behrman to replace Hamilton for next year? I think it would be the year after. Hamilton will do 2026, but if he doesn't kick on, then he might call it a career right then and there. That's what I think would happen. What day is February the 7th? Oh, I already know that means it would be on my birthday. Mike, thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're doing well. So, chat, I believe, I had a quick look before we started the stream. I'm pretty certain we are about 80 followers away from 9k on Twitch. I don't think it'll happen today, but if you are watching this on YouTube or TikTok or anywhere else, please do drop me a follow on Twitch. It would be greatly appreciated. And maybe we can try and get to 9k pretty soon. I don't think we'll get 10k by the end of the year, unless something crazy happens. But a massive thank you to everybody. Everybody for the support. Kind of these 6 months of trying to stream on Twitch a lot more regularly have been very, very good fun. Hamilton to Cadillac. That would be a rogue move. It's a shame you haven't got the worms out. Sorry? I don't think I understand the joke. Watching whilst fishing. Fair enough. Oh, toads. I get you. Oh, yeah, I won't be able to do Saturdays, I'm afraid, Marcus. Because that is Creator Series night. And if it's not Creator Series night, I won't be doing any racing. Because last 2 and 2 would probably kill me. Unless it's like a big iRacing endurance, and then I'm allowed. Ollie, thank you for the follow as well. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What football team do I support? The mighty Forest Green Rovers. Just because they're my local club and I don't follow football. Although I think they're right up towards the top of the league now, aren't they? If I remember correctly. I'm pretty certain they're doing well at the moment. When am I doing RV there with the mods? I'm going to probably try and pick it up within the next couple of weeks. Forest Green are a good side, are they? Who knew? Hey, no worries, Marcus. So track limits at Vegas shouldn't be that bad. I'm trying to remember where I got it. I think I got a penalty for just trimming through the sphere last season, I think. Yeah, because this was the weird thing, because my parents used to live very near Carlisle as well. And I remember no one in my family is a particularly big football fan. But I'm pretty certain one season it was like Carlisle versus Forest Green for like the top of their division. And it was kind of weird because it was effectively both of our home clubs. in like a weird kind of roundabout way, which is just quite funny. I do not drive barefoot. I could not do it. I always race with shoes on. Hey, welcome in, Sosa-Even. I hope you're doing well, buddy. It's your favourite bottle job. I hope I'm your only bottle job. I mean, Vegas is normally a pretty easy track as well to get the R&D on. So, hopefully we can just keep smashing laps. Doesn't feel that bad. I don't know whether it's because the track has pretty much always got low grip, but it doesn't actually feel that bad in practice so far. It's always whenever I go anywhere in the Sauber career mode, FP1 feels awful. There's just no grip down anywhere. You just get me and Sosa mixed up. No, it was because he'd said, "Hi, Smurf," that's what threw me off. Don't be mean to me, chat. I'm trying to read, talk, and drive all at once. Racing barefoot, one way to hit 10k followers. Oh. I don't think I want those followers. What was the most painful bottle job I can remember? Probably more recently, Zanvor in Creator Series. That one hurt. Even just the spin late on in the day, that was disappointing. Other big ones? I haven't had that many in like important events or anything like that. I don't think. No, if I have, I've put them to the back of my mind. I used to not be as much of a bottle job back in the day. Back when I was like competitively racing and stuff. I wasn't that much of a bottle job. It's just more now as I commentate and race and stuff. That's what does it to me. I don't like cold feet. No, neither do I. Hence, again, that's another good reason why I've got shoes on. I did have the heating on for an hour earlier on, just to try and get a bit of temperature into the house. But I think it was saying it's 15 degrees inside at the moment, and like 1 out. But I've got the curtains open downstairs and stuff, so we're getting a bit of sunlight in. You know, free heating and all that. So, you know, all things that I'm learning now being a homeowner. Nobody bottles it like I bottle it. Oh, thank you for the raid. Heaver, I hope you're doing well. Sorry I probably butchered your name. What have you been streaming today? Hope you had a good one. Come on. Get the nose in. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. 85 streams in, his most painful bottle was definitely Xanthal. It's got to be up there. Got to be right up there. Ah, see, this is the thing. We're in a fully detached house, so we can't even rely on anybody else's heating being on. If Matt doesn't butcher your name, are you really a streamer? I butcher everybody's name, streamer or not. I even played some F125 as well, have you? Good, good. That's what I like to hear. Was it open lobbies? Was it career mode? What was going on? I need to know the deets. How many do I live with? 1. I live with Matt212. That is the only person that lives here, apart from me. So, yeah. It's our house. Oh, time trial. Getting some sweat on, were you? I did not check out Gillen's NASCAR video, to be honest. I can't say I watched that many of Gillen's videos, to be completely real with you guys. Maybe I'm missing out. I don't know. Alright, there we go. There we go. Another purple. Hulkenberg second?
Well done.
Is this like a cross collab between my stream series?
So come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
I'm not missing much. Interesting. I'm learning. Ah, fair enough. Are you enjoying it though? Are you enjoying the process? This is the right time as well. Actually, come on, mods. Exclamation mark racing. If you want some setups for F125, Heather, I think. If you want some free setups for F125, I have a big guide over on YouTube with setups for every track and stuff, all completely free. Sorry, Dart. Don't need to do everything. Yeah, but just exclamation mark racing, get it in there. Go on, we got to get the cheeky plug-in. Oh no, exclamation mark setups even. Oh no. I've messed it up myself, chat. This is why I need the mods to do it. Why are we not working together anymore? My mods are causing an outrage. I feel like I'm being overthrown from my own stream. There you go. Exclamation mark setups. That's all of them for every single track on F1, dry and wet. And then I think tomorrow I've got the very last F2 setup going up as well. And then I'll have done all of them. Although I am going to go through and update them. Yeah, that's not my finest moment. Difficulty is set to 110. I only run maxed out difficulty on this game, no assists. Right, can we claw back some Delta? There we go, come on. It just feels like the Mercedes is pretty limited top end. Smurf with the 1 bit. 212 sucks. Oh no. If you are interested in becoming a mod for my streams, I've got some new openings and availabilities. Just email me at Matt212 Beard. Would be greatly appreciated. Do a lockup. I'm trying to avoid doing that.
Program complete.
There you go. There's a lockup.
Although you could definitely do better. Consider giving it another shot.
Fanatec CSL DD QR Quick Release 2 Esports F1 wheel. It's good. It's a good wheel. Would recommend. Purple, green, purple. I think we're ready for qualifying, chat. I think we've got a decent amount of R&D there. Don't think I'm gonna. Maybe I could try and get the purple score, but I'd rather just get on and get into qualifying. Do I want to tweak anything on the setup? I don't think so. Everything looks pretty good. I think we're all good. I'll remember that next time I do a morning stream. You're going to be looking forward to that line now, aren't you, Dart? Oh, man. I'm sure we can be friends again, mods. If I had to guess, I think the DLC will be about £20 or €25 or dollars. But that's just a complete guess. I've got no real idea. Christo, Footbam, thank you for the follows. I appreciate it.
Next time, goodbye.
I think you need to do a triple stint on hards. Anyone think the wires on the right-hand side of the pedals look like a face? Do they? Is it just from where, like, the pedal cam is? I can't really... Maybe? I don't know. I can't say I've ever noticed it. Right, we've got some R&D, though, so that must mean we can do some upgrades. Where? I've got to make the pedal cam really big now, just to see. Right, chat, ignore this for a second. Don't mind me.
Stand by to see cars at more than 210
I suppose, yeah, you've got, like, eyes, haven't you?
Down the strip. F1
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it looks like a smiley face, doesn't it?
Las Vegas.
I see what you mean. I've probably broken the stream here. I think that's about right, isn't it? There we go. Do I need to set up like a profile that is just... I've got a profile there that just says pedal cam. Is that just...
Okay.
Right, I'm going to break the stream quickly.
Radio check.
I'm actually a somewhat decent streamer. There we go. I'll just do that from now on. Actually, a better view than you do in the race. What I'll do is I'll have the pedal cam as like 90% of the screen, I'll then have, like, my face cam is like a tiny bit, and then what is normally my pedal cam, I'll have that as, like, the actual gameplay, and it'll be perfect. I wear shoes to race. It's just what I'm used to. Shoulder cam. My broad shoulders. I would love to get, like, a wheel cam as well, but I just don't think I can sensibly. Like, I'd have to put it there, because obviously it's a wall there. I mean, you could do it that side, but then, like, my microphone would be in the way. Oh, did that profile not have my mic? And you couldn't hear me. That's what made it better, did it? Right. Let's have a look. I think we're ready. I'll go out on mediums first. We should make Q2 on those, shouldn't we? What kind of times are we aiming for? Yeah, I think that one was just my pedal cam, wasn't it? That other profile. Yeah, we've got to get a bit of practice in for tomorrow. That's the goal. I'm running 0-0 wing. I'm going to try it out, see how I feel. I don't know what car I'm in tomorrow yet, so that might kind of decide what wing I run. Although, again,
We've been pushed down to
McLaren,
P19,
Mercedes,
I'm
Red
afraid.
Bull, definitely 0-0 wing. If it's Ferrari, I could go like 2-0. Because I think I should still be in one of the top 4 cars, I think. Hey, welcome in, Rocket. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Right, let's just try and get a good first lap in then. Let's see what we can do. Oh, nice and easy. Definitely still feels a bit low grip. It's just through turn 2. It's so understeery. You got no wing whatsoever. Brutally unforgiving if you get it wrong. So the last race I did in Vegas on stream, I think was in the Hamilton career mode. And that was obviously when Piastri decided he wanted to do the entire race on Inters, despite the fact it was dry. So I'm hoping we don't get a repeat of that. Especially at the moment, there's only 1 point in it between Lando and Oscar at this stage of the championship. So they both need a good result here. On the IRL standings. I still want to win, like, the mini in-game championship. But obviously we are now mathematically out with the actual World Championship. It's all very complicated. Unfortunately, he won't show us his peaks. That's such a grim phrase. Feet are... What? How do we always end up talking about feet, chat? They're just... Ugh. Like, I'm not kink-shaming if that's what you're into, but why? That was pretty good, though. His first laps felt alright. Use a load of battery on the run back to the line. Oh, yeah, the AI on F124 were painful. Really painful. Ooh, close. There we go, then. Oh, no. No, 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 no. There we go. That should be us into Q2. Nice and easily into Q2, I believe. A good way to start. So if not feet, breast, bums, what do you want to talk about? Don't know. What are our thoughts for Vegas? Are we ready? Are we excited? Hulkenberg 5th? It really is the Hulkenberg career mode. Yeah, we should be able to get P1, I hope. What if someone's kink is being kink-shamed? God, that's a real dilemma then, isn't it? Well, I suppose, I mean, there are, like, people are into, like, shame kinks and stuff, aren't they? Which, again, I don't really personally understand, but each their own. So, Ocon, Stroll, Gasly. Sainz is a bit of a surprise. The Williams should be good here, but Albon barely made it through. Bortoleto all out in Q1. Not really a big shock, I don't think. Track will improve, though, through Q2 and Q3. So we'll wait and see. Looking at buying a cockpit. Is it harder than a controller, and how long does it take to adapt? It took me a few
give me
weeks.
a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
But I think if you've already got, if you like already drive IRL, then it's not too bad. But it does just depend person to person. But I would highly recommend it. Hey, thank you, James. I appreciate it, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Hoping Max still has a chance for the title. I think there's a fair chance Max will get mathematically knocked out this weekend. I think if McLaren can go to Qatar and Abu Dhabi, knowing that Max cannot win it, then they'll be allowed to kind of go balls to the wall against each other. I think that's what McLaren are just trying to make sure at the moment. Not that Oscar seems to be anywhere near Lando most of the time. But yeah, they should. I think once Max is out of it, then they're allowed to go for it. I mean, let's be fair, once Max is mathematically out of it, what can you actually do to stop them going all at it? Because you've already wrapped up the constructors. You may as well get a bit of drama. Even if you're a Zach Brown, you've got to appreciate that's good for, like, the optics, the camera work, everything like that. If your two cars are battling it out at the front. I just hope we get a championship decider out in Abu Dhabi. Because we just haven't had one during the Ground Effect era, and it would be nice. If every single season gets wrapped up early, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, thank you for the follow as well, Heather. I appreciate it. Ooh, easy. Just trying to learn where I can use battery. Really got to try and get the car over that curb. Oh, Lord. Why, Dart? We're not going there. Sent. Oh, that was close. Right, use a load of battery then. 1.4 seconds up on Hajar at the moment. So, we could be on for a 30. I just don't think there's that much pace delta between the medium and the hard here. It's pretty evenly split, isn't it? The softs are definitely a bit quicker, but not by much. It's mainly, obviously, I mean, most of this track is straight lines, isn't it? So you just cannot find much time. We'll drain the battery though on the run to the line. Hopefully this should be mid 130. Bang on. Happy with that. Oh, and we'll immediately cut turn one. 30.4 though, that's pretty good. I like that. That should be us nice and easily into Q3.
Less than one lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Yeah, I'm probably with you, Jay, to be honest. I'm probably with you on that one. I do think last year's livery was probably better. I don't know how you can commentate so well whilst concentrating on the race. Ah, you haven't not seen enough of my videos. I make mistakes. I can't concentrate that well. I seem to be getting worse with it as well. Maybe it's as I get older, my brain is deteriorating. World Drivers' Championship prediction. It's got to be Lando at the moment, hasn't it? Unless something crazy happens this weekend, I can't see. Oscar just seems kind of so far behind at the moment. It's very weird. Hey Matt, seems every year it's more and more about the cars in F1 than the drivers, which is a shame. And seems we'll get to a point where there won't be a need for drivers. So, I always have an interesting theory about that. The drivers do still matter. The problem we've got nowadays with like modern sim technology and everything else, what people I don't think appreciate is just how much more even all of the drivers are. Like 25, 30 years ago, there'd be a huge pace disparity between all of the drivers. I like to clown on Lance Stroll as much as the next guy, or a Franco Colapinto, or anybody like that. But sensibly, in a neutral car that would kind of suit everybody, I would say Max on raw pace at the moment over a race stint is probably quickest, maybe Charles over one lap. But I think all things being completely equal, a Lance Stroll is probably about a second away from, like, if like they all got like what is a realistically perfect lap in a perfect scenario. There just isn't that much spread between the drivers anymore. That's why it seems like the car is more important. It's not actually the case. It's just the fact that, you know, you see it at Monaco's a great example for this. Monaco's even more boring nowadays because no one makes mistakes anymore. The drivers are too good, And the other big one is because setup data now is so well done and all the car developments, everything like that, the cars are also way easier to drive, way more forgiving. So it's kind of easier to not make errors and drivers that are better. It's kind of like a perfect storm. What you want in Formula 1 is insane amounts of power and way less grip. This is why wet races are often still better. Because it's more tricky to be right up to the limit. Most drivers now and most teams can basically get a car pretty much on a level nowadays. That's what I think is the big thing. The cars are generally too easy to drive and the cars are generally too good. Bring back proper H-pattern manual. Road cars don't even come with H-pattern manuals anymore. That's not going to happen. Not a chance. I'm surprised Formula 1 hasn't gone to fully automatic gearboxes, to be honest. I mean, it's a good job we're already safety through, because I'm too busy waffling. I haven't got time to get back out. Can Piastri win the championship? Yes, in theory. He'll need to beat Lando, though, this weekend, if he wants a chance. What car do I drive? What, IRL? I have a BMW M140i. No, I'm not a drug dealer, before you ask the inevitable question. So, 3/4 of a second clear then by the end of Q2, ahead of Piastri. Lawson ahead of Max and Yuki. Hamilton through. Hulkenberg through. Albon, Alonso and Norris through. Charles Leclerc, though, didn't make it. Ahead of Hadjar, Doohan, Behrman and Antonelli. That's pretty disappointing. So, yeah, Norris, he barely squeezed by there in the end. That actually was pretty close. Again, the end of Q2. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm not a drug dealer, chat. I didn't. That's not why I own the car. Do you have a favourite driver? Lewis Hamilton. Saying you're not a drug dealer is the kind of thing a drug dealer would say. I understand that. I appreciate that, but I'm not a drug dealer. Right, let's see then if we can try and break into the 29s even. If we can get a sub 90-second lap, I'll be pretty happy, because that'll probably be what I'm aiming for tomorrow. How can I be a drug dealer when I spend most of my time streaming? My setup all in, like the rig, the wheel, the base, the pedals, everything like that, was about £3,000. There or thereabouts. So it was quite expensive, but of course this is my full-time job. So obviously I made a worthwhile investment. Effectively, obviously, making content when I was still working full-time was able to buy a lot of this stuff, but then I've been able to upgrade it and invest in. Because obviously, I mean, I sit in this chair probably 50, 60 hours a week, I would have thought, at a rough estimate. No, probably less than that. Probably 40-ish? I'm trying to think. I normally work between 7 and 5 most days. I mean, with an hour break in the middle, so that's 9 hours. But then, obviously, some days I stream as well outside of that. I do work a little bit on weekends. I probably overall work about 65 hours a week. But not all of those. Probably only half of those hours are actually sat in my rig. Yeah, it's all tax write-offs. This is my full-time job, yes. I make content on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitch, full-time. Do you think Oscar's had, like, is there a conspiracy down at McLaren? Interestingly, I saw someone had linked an interview to Oscar, I think it was back in 2023, and he said he really struggles with the flyaway in Formula 1. Like, at the end of the 2023 season, his pace fell off against Lando, because he just really, his body struggled with the flyaway. So I think that's still what it is for him. But it is still strange. Ugh. It is a bit of a shame to see, but hopefully in these last couple of races he can finally get somewhere. Okay, AI getting a bit quicker then. Norris, Hamilton and I, top 3. It's pretty good. That's what Matt212 was thinking when she met Matt. Might be a worthwhile long-term investment. Even short-term, it'll be tough. I think she still thinks it'd be tough having to put up with me. But she did say yes, chap, so clearly she doesn't think it's that bad. I was not up at 4 AM watching FP2. If I'd set my alarm for 4 AM, last 212 would have killed me. And like there wouldn't be a stream today, I would be a dead man. What my plan is, I'm going to avoid my phone tomorrow and Sunday morning. When I wake up, I'm going to watch qualifying and the race, obviously Saturday, Sunday, back. Because I'm pretty certain on Sky you can just go back and watch it. So that's what I'm going to do. Just whenever I wake up, I'm going to then get on and do it. Without any spoilers on my phone. But that does mean I need to set up some known wheel predictions, actually, after the stream. Right, come on then. Let's go. We need to get a lap nailed, because I'm not on top spot. We dominated Q2. I can't now bottle this, surely.
30 seconds left in the session.
Want to see how much time we can find. Nice and easy. I'd always rather nudge the brakes slightly early than slightly late through turn 2. Carry the speed off of the corner. So Verstappen's done a 30.3. It's a quick time by the Dutchman. Oh, that was good. If you can get the car fully wedged over that curve, you find so much time. Oh, that was so close to track limits. But again, brave and beautiful. Hey, welcome in Maximus. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I think I've used a little bit more battery earlier on this lap. I really never know how much curve to take through there. I mean, we're finding a lot, though. Should have gone like that. There you go. I just want to make sure I got enough battery out of the final corner. That's the only thing I'm nervous about. Just use a splash more, though. Give myself a couple of hundredths. Right, come on. Let's go. Ah, I made a mess of the final corner. It's going to be close if we get a sub 130. Battery all the way to the line. Don't cut the corner.
Yes! Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice!
Was that a 29, chat? Or was that a 30?
I don't know why the tyre's just completely gone.
What's George moaning about? That's pole position, George. Yeah, tyres are gone, mate. Bono, my tyres. Actually, I should... Sorry, is
With
Marcus, my
qualifying complete,
tyres?
all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
There we go, then. There we go. 129.9 P1 for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Congratulations if you thought I was on pole. Or you thought I was going to be on pole. You've won yourself some noggins. Verstappen P2, though, ahead of Norris and Piastri. Hamilton unable to find any more time by the end of the session. Yuki Tsunoda just ahead of Hulkenberg, Liam Lawson, Fernando Alonso, and Alexander Albon, rounding out our top 10. I feel like Albon barely scraped every single session there. But he's ended up in Q3, so he should probably be quite happy with himself. Do you play Assetto Corsa? I do play Assetto Corsa. I play Assetto Corsa Rally quite a bit at the moment. In fact, I need to put a video out on that tomorrow, I think. This is technically a career mode. It's only a 10-race career mode, but it is a career mode. Need tips on how to drive without racing line. If you head Flux over to Matt212 Racing on YouTube, I've got track guides for every single circuit on F125. Track guides and setups. That's kind of like the best pointer I can give. I'm not really worried about reg changes, am I? This isn't going to be a Season 2. I guess we'll try and make sure I leave Mercedes in a good place. Oh, we got a load of upgrades. Wonderful. I think, yeah, we'll try and make sure that Merc have got a good car for next season. Where are we in the championship in-game? We're 15 behind Leclerc, aren't we, at the moment? So we're doing all right. I mean, we've still got a 5-way championship battle in-game, which is pretty wild. I like that. I like that. Are we ready, chat? I think we're ready. So if we get red flags or safety cars, there is a chance that we could see some rain, but I don't think so. Here's one for you. Prime 2013 Vettel or Prime 23 Verstappen? 23 Verstappen. Just edges it. Did get one more win in a row. This is season 1 of career mode. It's a 1-season career mode. I literally started it after... Oh, sorry, before Zandvoort. So that's all it is. Can I use wheel race setups on controller? You should be alright. You should be alright, Melee. I would say you might just want to give it a tiny bit more wing. Just to help with, like, the precision and stuff, but you should be alright. If you run my setups, you should be fine.
And Formula One might be in the middle of the Nevada desert, but who'd have thought
Do you anticipate big changes in F1 27? Yes, there needs to be. There can't not be huge. It's going to be a whole new game with a bit of luck.
Well, tonight we go racing around the bright lights of Las Vegas. 3.8 miles under the Nevada night sky and thousands of neon lights. There are landmarks everywhere you look, punctuating
I guess to each their own, but in competitions like CS, I think it's a bit of a cop-out for the faster drivers who use Racing Line. I don't think many of them do anymore, do they? I know, for example, Karim's given it up. I don't know who does use Line.
What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position.
You can have a fun experience with keyboard. Does Ricky use Line, does he? Oh, Ricky, man! I didn't know that. So disappointed.
And Sonoda, Hulkenberg, Lawson.
Hey, welcome in, Sue. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Leclerc, Hadja, Jack.
Yeah, I know concepts learning to drive without.
Antonelli, Ocon.
They need a complete revamp of both my team and driver career mode, to be honest. Sorry, I saw someone as well say, is NASCAR 25 a good investment? I absolutely think so. I really like NASCAR 25. It's good fun.
Small in stature, but big on comment. Anthony Davidson, hello. Now, Ant, you know us. Professionals as we are, we don't listen to rumours all the time, just some of the time. And in the case of this driver, I think we were right to listen to those rumours because they were true.
Seems like the rumours are true, Crofty. Now,
there you go then. Everybody's talking about George Russell to Red Bull.
Potentially signed or had chats with a team that are going to further your career. That's
First
well
F1
good,
game I ever played.
F1
05 on the PS2, I think.
Information, and therefore you're not privy to that knowledge of where the car's going in terms of its future development.
Yeah, the damage model on NASCAR 25 isn't very good. There are definitely still some issues with NASCAR 25, but it is good fun.
Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Should we? Yeah, I will. When we do the final race in Abu Dhabi, I will like sim into season 2 just to take a look as to what happens. So strategy then. I want to start on the hards because that's probably what I'll do tomorrow. We'll see what we can run. I want to basically see how far I can take hard compound tires because I feel like we're getting less and less safety cars in CS until late on in the race. So I think we're going to do that. I'm going to need a bit more fuel though. 51.6. Actually, no. The Mercedes can be a bit of a drinker, can't she? I'll go 52.2 laps worth, I think, for this. Magnussen, welcome on in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, I always forget formation lap. So Hamilton's gone hards as well, then. But it looks like most of the others are on mediums, so no real surprise. That's one other thing I need to get good at in CS, is actually, warming up my tyres properly. Not doing that would be helpful. That's pretty good going, isn't it? You never guessed Las Vegas is cold, would you? There's Antonelli. Good job this doesn't actually put wear through the rubber. Will you ever move to Sim Magic? Oh, I'd consider it. Is it Sim Magic as well that you can get an adapter and it works? Oh, Christ. I completely forgot ghosting wasn't on. I mean, it doesn't matter. It would have just meant we reset to the grid. Sorry. So I think that was Esteban Ocon, wasn't it? So I did it with good reason. Yeah, it was Ocon, so it's a loud chat. Vods. I'm probably butchering your name, but welcome on in. I don't use rewinds in the race, Archie. I only use them in practice and if we get like a weird game broken moment. Or I do something like that on a formation lap where it doesn't matter.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
Skip the formation lap. No, I need the tyre temp, don't I? Although I think it's on fix anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, only if Smurf allows a rewind in a race. That's that. But to be fair, Smurf will only allow me a rewind if it's like a weird hitbox or something. Like we literally had that in Canada this week, where I lost a wheel, but when you slow down and watch the replay, I never actually hit the wall. Do you think you'll ever go higher than 100%? What do you mean 100%? AI is set to 110. It's just the race length is set to 100. AI is maxed out. I can't make this game more difficult than it is for myself. Apart from going cockpit cam. Owen, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. No, AI is at 110. Race length is at 100. No assists. Sim damage. So, yeah, it's pretty punishing. One little error can ruin my day. Right, we ready, chat? This should get some temp in the tyres. Hi, Lewis. Don't mind me. Right, I'm going to try and block Max into turn 1, I think. Oh, that's alright. It's actually letting me start like this. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've left the door open. Ah! Norris, okay. A power move from 3rd on the grid straight to P1. Nobody else has got any grip, though, as we try and make our way through turn 2 there. Look at that, Verstappen sliding around all over the road. So Lando Norris, then, seemingly the only one that's got grip in his tyres. Hamilton's already getting put in a wall. I think that's by Yuki Tsunoda a little bit further behind, but a pretty dramatic start, then, to the Grand Prix. Rears, so you don't actually affect the tyre wear, you just affect the temperature by doing stuff off the start. Oh, Max. Come on, man. So if you look at the wear, maybe you do. No, because I used them in practice, didn't I? I don't know. Ooh, right, come on. Nice and easy. Ooh, God, Lando's gone, man. Yeah, Lando's nailed this start. He's just gone. As this is where the Mercedes' weakness lies, on the straights. There you go. There goes Max. I mean, we've still got pretty good top-end speed, considering we're using battery. But, I mean, can we use Max to try and close back in again? I'll have to wait and see. I've just got to keep it out of the walls as well. I think if you just qualify yourself, I don't know. Perhaps I've got to be more careful.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Come on. Nice and easy. Got to settle down into a rhythm. I've also got to avoid the walls. That's the other big one right here. God, it's so tricky. I do feel, though, by doing CS and doing these kind of races and stuff, I am gaining greater control over my car, though. I feel like I am learning a lot more of kind of the nuanced bits. Kind of that last couple of % that I needed to find in this game.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
So obviously only 1 point in it between Oscar and Lando in the championship at the moment. So Oscar knows he needs a good weekend here if he wants to try and reclaim that championship lead. What is the best supermarket to do a weekly shop? I only ever really go Sainsbury's. I would say... I mean, let's be fair, all of them in the UK kind of have their own... what's it called? Unique selling point, isn't it? USP. Oh, no.
Good
Damn
job.
it!
Nice overtake.
Oh,
There's a
Mark,
new
you're having a
strategy
laugh, aren't
available
you?
on the MFD.
There's still cars there. I thought they'd all gone through. Well, there you go. That's cold rubber, chat. Impressed we didn't get a safety car from that, to be honest. Yeah, I think that counts as a slight bottle. That was a slight bottle by me early on in the night. Luckily, though, we can take back those hards towards the end of the race. I'm using Fanatec CSL V3s, I think.
Okay,
Oh,
off
I'm
we
sorry.
go.
The
Back
race
to
is
the
not
race.
over. The
That
race
was
is
a
not over,
fantastic
chat. Don't you
stop.
worry.
Faster than we were expecting.
We can still recover this. Now we're on the medium. We should have some good speed. I think the hard tyre is just risky here
Up to
earlier on.
speed now. Let's get some
Because
heat
there's just
into those
no
tyres.
grip. But I've learnt that ready for tomorrow. So we'll start on mediums tomorrow then, I think. That's going to be the play. Just joined in time for the bottle. Oh, man. That's an annoying error to make so early on. Come on. Why is there no temperature? Oh, yellows! Ferrari, Hamilton! Go on, give us a safety car. Please, game. A safety car now would be fantastic. That must be so... If that happens to Lewis IRL, I'm going to be gutted, man. Lap 3. Is he out, or has he got a puncture? No, he's out. He's definitely out. He's stopped. I think. No, he's still going. Maybe he's got a puncture. Has he got a puncture on a set of hards on lap 3? If so, that's incredibly unlucky.
Yellow flag.
I think Lewis has got a
Okay, be aware
puncture.
there's an incident in the next part of the track. No
Vegas is
overtaking
really
through
odd
the
for that
yellow
kind of
flags.
thing. Nope, is he gone? He's gone. I don't know. I think Lewis is out. It just took him forever to decide it. It's a bit strange. Well, there you go. That's our first retirement of the night then. Yeah, maybe he got done by a manhole cover. That seems to be the case here, doesn't it, at the moment? So I'm going to set up to go back onto my hards later on.
30.7 seconds.
I mean, look at that immediately. Purple final sector. I think even with that little mistake at the top of the circuit, we still lost basically nothing to the AI. So Oscar now moves up into second then. Hulkenberg's fourth! But Hulkmeister, what is going on with him in this game? He's just nuts now for some reason.
Don't forget, you got more control than ever over your ERS mode, so play around with them in your MFD.
Walk on. You leave my job out of this. Hey, do you sort out Las Vegas potholes, do you, Doc? I reckon you do a better job. Ugh. Yeah, we're like 3 seconds a lap faster than the AI, though, still, at the back of the field. LM, welcome on in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. You've seen me on TikTok before. Nah, different guy. Different guy. I'm very well, thanks, buddy. Ugh. Nice and easy. Definitely me. There you go, new
No
fastest
tyre
lap.
concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
We need more of that then, chat. Say, we went... That was nearly 4 seconds quicker than the cars in front that last lap. So we've definitely got some speed. This race is far from over. This might be a great recovery drive by little Georgie Russell. I mean, if we could go just past half distance, I could do 2 sets of mediums, couldn't I? That could be quite the play. Ooh, come on. Have you seen Yarno switchback at the end of the back straight? No. Box for Inters. Maybe. We could see some rain towards the end of this race, to be fair. We don't know yet. So it could happen. Oh, thank you for the follow as well, LM. Is F125 the game going to continue for 2026? Yes. Vegas or Singapore? I don't know, actually. I quite like them both pretty equally. They're two tracks I normally enjoy on the game. There are also two where the AI tend to suck. But not as badly as me, 22 seconds back after 5 laps. Ah, thank you, James. I appreciate it, buddy.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
There you go. That was another 3.5 seconds. Trying to get the rotation in for turn 2 is so tricky. You kind of got no real reference point. One lap the car will bite, the next you just won't. It's really strange. Oh, we got more yellows. Don't see her having another mechanical. Oh, red flag!
Red flag. Red
Leclerc's
flag,
binned it.
and let's get
Oh,
back to the pit.
no! We're back in it, chat. We're back in the fight. What is Ferrari doing tonight? This is like a proper Ferrari race. I don't wear shoes
Right,
normally in
if we
my
play this right,
house,
we
only
get a
just
nice
in my rig.
advantage here. Let's have a
These
think
shoes
about how
literally
we
just
handle
stay
the rest
here
of this
permanently.
race.
Right, can we go hard to the end? I don't know. He doesn't reckon I can do hard to the end. Yeah, it doesn't reckon it's possible, but we might try it. We'll see how we get on. Oh, did I see rain? No, I don't think so.
Again.
Right, come on then. Ooh, ah. Nice to see Stroll in his natural habitat of basically last. Easy. Right, come on, I've been given a lifeline here. I don't want to waste it. God, nobody's got any grip. Oh, Bortoletto, have mercy, please. Thank you. I just have visions of him understeering towards me then. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Ah! What are you doing, man? I don't trust Bortoletto. I do not trust Big G in this series. Ah! I got a wobble. God, the hearts just do not grip up here, do they? They're awful. Gotta really work to get some temperature into them.
Easy.
We're gonna gain another one? Yes, we are. Wonderful. We're making some progress back. I don't know, yeah, what temperature it is on track, but not much. That switchback is beautiful. I have to check it out. Right, well, like I said, that gave us a huge lifeline then in this race. I've just got to make sure I don't bottle it again. I was too busy on a phone call to shout at Matt for his bottle. I thought you were very kind and forgiving on me there, Smith.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Yeah, the hard tyre is not that great at Vegas. I think if you know you've got to go like a long way in a race, you can make it work. You've just got to be careful with it. But I think the medium is a much better tyre. Even the soft isn't that bad here. But we had that at Suzuka last week as well, didn't we? Where actually the soft tyre hung on way more than I thought it would. Like, we could have sensibly taken it more than 20 laps at Suzuka, which was... I never expected that to be possible. Like, the ultimate strategy during Suzuka and Creative Series was soft, medium, wait for the safety car, and then go back to the soft. I'm this far down the order because I'm a bottle job. Right, it's going to be, I think, our first chance with DRS. Let's see what kind of top-end speed this Merc's got in it then, chat. My guess is 228 miles an hour. Let's have a look. There's 210. 215. Activate DRS. 222, 224, 225, 226. Ah! Duan's up in the points, though. So, we still haven't seen Duan or Colapinto score a point. I want to see it happen before the end of the year. Ugh. Right, Col. Lock in. Change the brake to the clutch pedal so it doesn't have as much travel. No. Because I've got a load cell brake, it's much better. I know that works on, like, Logitech pedals and stuff, but not on Fanatec pedals. My favourite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Always has been. I've followed my boy since 2007. Wait, do we have a kickbot? Oh, so we did. It's such a bad kickbot, it's saying it's a Twitch streamer. That's incredible. Whoa. Right, let's go again then. Another top speed test. So Verstappen name's got the lead. But the McLarens are right on his tracks. I am going to try Project Motor Racing next week. Right, come on. 222. Damn it! Damn it, man. This race is not going well for us so far. Yeah, some people are already streaming Project Motor Racing. I haven't got access to it yet. They clearly aren't interested in me, which is a bit of a shame. Because I would have loved to jump in with it today. But I'm going to have to wait like everybody else till next week. Who's streaming it out of interest? I can't say I've ever tried snooze. But I don't smoke or vape or anything, so...
Okay,
oh, I thought that was an
Josh,
engine
seeing
then.
a lot of tyre wear in the data. Please focus on looking after your tyres.
Yeah, then I rip.
Yeah, I've never smoked or vaped or anything. Yeah, I'm disappointed that we're not getting an F on 26, but if the DLC's good and then 27 is way better, then it's kind of it's a bitter pill, but it is what it is. I can cope with that. I don't mind the Vegas track, it's pretty fun to drive on the game. It's one where the AI just suck, though. He says in last place. Oh, they're 3 wide. This won't go well. Gasly's been sent to the Shadow Ram, I think. What on earth is this? Right, how many are we going to get? 1? Oh, go on, Behrman.
Nice move.
Oh, no,
Good
this
job.
is bad. 2, 3. Ah! Sorry, Carlos. Oh, what is wrong with these hards, man? They just have got nothing on them. They're so weird.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Yeah, the damage won't cost us. Damage is fine. It's only very minor. Yeah, I will not be using the hard tyre, I don't think, tomorrow. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Mike, thank you for the primer, buddy. I appreciate it.
Okay, no issue.
Thank you, buddy.
Now, keep taking care of them.
Hi, Matt and everyone. Vegas weekend, and I heard Max wants to change from 33 to 3. I don't believe he's allowed to yet. I think he's got to wait another year. Because it's still technically Ricardo's number. I won't DNF. We'll be fine. Look, I'm going to jump both
take it
Williams
easy on
now.
the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
I'm going to get both Williams right here. If Albon doesn't try and put me in a wall. Hey, see, there you go. Beautiful. Yeah, so Ricciardo still technically has the number 3 until the end of next year. So if we got a rookie in next year that wanted number 3... no, because they couldn't claim it either, could they? I don't quite know. I don't think it's kind of written in the rules how it works. Because here's the thing, it's been unprecedented since they brought in that you could run whatever number you wanted. Obviously with certain limitations. They're kind of... Everybody obviously has just had one number and been forced to stick to it. But I think they are... The thing is though as well, like for Max, like 33 is pretty synonymous with now. 3 isn't a huge change, but it was the amount of things I saw, people like with 33 tattoos and stuff. That are going to be like look like complete mugs, which will be quite funny. Because why on earth would you get a Formula 1 driver's number tattooed on you?
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.3
Yeah,
seconds.
Perez wasn't coming back, you couldn't take 11 yet. Exactly. But the thing is, well, there's no rule in place currently that allows a current driver to change number either. That's the bigger confusion. There's nothing in the rules saying you're allowed to
We're only
change.
2 seconds behind the car ahead. Keep pushing.
So, Leclerc's now winning. Didn't he restart like 11th or something? How on earth is Leclerc P1, chat?
Gap to your
And
teammate
comfortably.
ahead, 8.1 seconds.
Is he on like softs or something? Well, Max couldn't have number 3 then either, could he? Hang on a minute, Leclerc's also binned it in this race, Dom. So that can't be a valid excuse. Oh no. There you go, there's first warning. I thought I was going to get a second one immediately then. That'd have been a disaster. A disaster. How do you unlock the F1 accent? I don't know. Some people are just born with it gridlocked. What can I say? It's a special talent that only a few can have.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I've got no idea how many followers you need to go live on TikTok. Rip the bong, I know it's off camera. You need to have a B rating or higher. Beatster, thank you for the raid, buddy. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you, my friend. Welcome, if you're new, to the worst racing you'll ever see. Because apparently on hard tyres, I cannot drive this Merc around this track. I'm getting oversteer, I'm getting understeer, I'm not getting the car stopped. But welcome. What have you been streaming today, Beatster? Right, let's see how many of these AI I can overtake down the straight, because Lawson, well, seems to be struggling. I reckon we can be ahead of Lawson by the end of the back straight, chat. I just need to get a good run onto it. I reckon I'm more of a bottle job than you, Beatster. There's some Super Formula lights. Nice. Is that a Suzuka this week? I think I was going to do a race in that a couple of nights ago. Right, come on then. How many cars can I jump? Mitch, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. Go. I haven't got a single one. Oh, they're 3 wide. This won't end well. I jumped one of them down the back straight, and even that I haven't guaranteed yet. Doing up to 9th. He'll have a nosebleed running that high up the order.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
This track is so dependent on where the AI battle. It's so weird. Yeah, Hulkenberg's still running like 6th. Ugh. Oh, come on. Nose in. Nose in. Nose in. Nose in. No, okay. We just keep understeering. AI is set to 110. Maximum AI, no assists. Oh, oh. I've strayed with a career with Williams. Interesting. It seems to be the team that everybody wants me to go to in one of my career modes. I might do it at some point. I don't know yet. I guess with no F126, do I try and win a career mode with every single team on F125? Alright, that's one. Oh, here we go. F3 wide again. What are you doing? Ah! God, I've got to be so careful over the curbs on the hards. That's the big struggle still. Right, it's a battle of the upside down people. Whoa! What are you doing, Lawson? You just brake checked me. I got a warning for a collision. How was I meant to avoid that? Oh, we need a new wing, chat. That's ridiculous. You saw that then. You literally brake checked me.
Box for a new one. Box now.
Yeah, that's not the Liam Lawson I've come to know. He wouldn't have backed out of that. Ow. Yeah, this race is not going that well. But I would rather have a terrible race today than tomorrow. Although I still want to win the championship, don't I? I don't know.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy.
Has
option
Mark
for
also
you
been
in the
brake
MFD,
checked by
so
Liam
go have a
Lawson?
look.
I've never seen the AI do that on this game. Like, brake that much there. Oh, no. Right, we'll bolt on a fresh set of medium again then.
Copy.
We'll see how far we can take him. Lawson did nothing wrong. Are you sure? I felt like he did everything wrong. I use an LG 50-inch TV. I think it's 50. It's either 43 or 50-inch. Right, into the pits we go again then. Hopefully Leclerc can crash by himself again.
Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop.
Oh man, right, come on. Russell got karma? For what? Oh, of course. Right.
Right, let's go. Come on.
How was that still a
Perfect job on the
7-second
turn
stop?
in there, mate. Looks like a
Oh,
nice
Lawson
stop time. We're
pit as
happy with that
well?
one.
Why did Lawson pit? Did he need a new front wing? Oh, what?
You only have to stop once now.
I accidentally downshifted rather than took my limiter off. That was weird. Wait, does that do a gear? Oh, I don't know what button I pressed. Right, so we just got to try and take these mediums now as far as we can. Liam might be able to go to the end. I don't know. Still a long way to go in this race, chat. Although it has already felt like carnage. But I feel like I have been most of the carnage. God, Leclerc's already back round to the start-finish line. How much of a margin has he got? Yeah, avoid damaging your wing for 7 laps. Impossible challenge. I'm only on my 3rd wing of the day. I'm doing alright. Welcome on in, Noodles. I'm doing very well, thanks, buddy. I hope you are as well. man.
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind running hard tyres.
Like, how did Leclerc literally go from crashing to the lead to a huge margin like this in like 10 laps? That's genuinely baffled me. From last to podium, that's the goal. I mean, if we get another safety car or a red flag again, we're right back in this. What's your opinion on cheese on toast? Love it. Problem is, cheese doesn't love me, so I don't have it very often. But proper cheese on toast is lush.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Cheesy crumpets are also very good. If I'm having crumpets, though, I'll normally have ham and cheese on them. That's my go-to. Grill them for like 3 minutes. Bob's your uncle. Or in my case, my granddad. Grilled cheese and cheese toasties are basically the same, I think. I wouldn't add Worcestershire sauce, personally. I'm not a fan of Worcestershire sauce. I'd have ketchup on it. Honey on a crumpet? I don't think I've ever done that. That doesn't sound wrong or anything, I just don't think I've ever done it. Well, I'm hoping now the AI are a bit more spread out. It might be a little bit easier to carve our way through. Hoping. Not saying it's guaranteed. D1 Rage, welcome on in. Oh, I don't get done for corner cutting. Hit the accelerate and the brake at the same time. Take a screenshot. Good strat. Norwegian? What? I don't even know what that is. We are currently in P18. It has not been the greatest race in the world for me so far. But we're trying to fight back through. Ah, interesting. See, I quite like strong cheese. I mean, looking at the mini-map, Verstappen still seems catchable. I just don't think Leclerc will be. Unless he's got to, like, pit twice.
You're increasing the gap to the car
He's just
behind
so
by a
far
few
ahead.
seconds per lap. Keep it up.
And he just seems to be pulling away further and further. What we need is a second Ferrari DNF. Wait, have I hit the wall that many times? I've already damaged the
George,
rears.
Let's try and climb up the order. I'm setting you a new target.
Right, I can't
Push,
use the
push.
wall. I've got to avoid walls like the plague now. Because that wear is awful. This is not my race, chat. Yeah, we've got good pace at the moment, just no consistency. How would I make cheese on toast? You want to grill it. So you want to get yourself some toast and then put cheese slices on it and grill it for a couple of minutes. I'm happy we got the DRS this time. Hopefully we can just start picking cars off. Oh, of course, immediately. First ones you close up to, then decide they want to lock up and get confusing. Right, go.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate.
Ah! What are you doing, Lance? Hold your line. So here's the weird thing, chat, with the way tyre wear works on the F1 games. So that rear is at 63%. If I don't hit a wall again, That rear will now basically stay at 63% for the entire rest of the race, pretty much. Which is easier said than done. But they're going to try and prove it to you guys. Lap 21, that rear said 63. As long as I don't do anything stupid, we can leave it at 63 throughout the rest of this Grand Prix. Microwave cheese on toast. Interesting. I've never done that. Doesn't the toast go soggy? I do try and read TikTok chat. It's just a bit difficult to read any chat whilst I'm concentrating. Especially as TikTok, for some reason, the font is incredibly small. I can't change it. I'll have to go for the microwave. Give it a whirl, Matt. Let us know how you get on. As long as you don't butter the toast. Ah, okay. The more you know. Now, I don't own an air fryer. I would love one, but Last212 says we don't have the space. Which is such a shame. Air fryer, yeah, I'm pretty certain would work with cheese on toast. Ugh! That was risky. There you go, purple sector 1. I think I'll wait to try and get the DRS on Albon. Although again, the AI are really struggling, aren't they? I mean, we've got the money to buy an air fryer. Just Last212 doesn't want one at the moment. When we've got a bit more space, she said, absolutely. Ow. Ugh! I was reading chat again, man. For God's sake.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing.
Again, that shouldn't make much difference. Oh, man. I was trying to see what someone had said in chat, so I wasn't looking, and I didn't realise I was catching in on Albon so quick. Damn it! This is just not my race. Really not my race today. Way too many errors. Again, though, the front wing damage should be fine. Yeah, I got about 7 laps, and then I pick up damage every single time. I just casually drove into the back of him.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.2 seconds.
That was like Hamilton with Colapinto in Brazil. Going through more wings than KFC. This is my practice for CS, but when I do CS, I do read chat a lot less, so... to specifically avoid trying to end up with moments like that. Can I get in Bam's range? I think we have just. Only just. There we go. Yeah, I'm hopefully not going to make any mistakes like that tomorrow. What's with the gloves? So, the gloves are to protect my wheel. Rather than... So, obviously, when I'm racing for like 2-3 hours, my hands get really sweaty and stuff. The wheel is made of expensive leather, so it basically stops my sweat and general, you know, just human oils that we've all got from wrecking the fabric. I've had this wheel for upwards of 6 years now, I think. But if I didn't wear gloves, I would have probably already had to replace it a long time ago. It is real sweat. Athlete sweat. Oh no! I skimmed the wall again. Thank you. Had
Good
to
job.
school
Nice
that
overtake.
sucker. Not letting him have that. Right, come on, let's try and get in the range of the next one. I don't think the team have got that many spare front wings anymore. Luckily, Antonella's keeping it pretty clean. Matt is a high-performance athlete, and athletes sweat, baby. Scoot, scoot. That was what Ricardo said, wasn't it? Oh, Bortoletto, man. Get your foot to the floor. Crash into Kimmy so he can't take my wings. Kimmy's doing a good job.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Ugh. I knew Hadjar was going to back out, but I just didn't know when. I can't deliberately cause a red flag. I mean, I can, I just shouldn't. Ugh, don't get a penalty. I mean, we're back in the top 10. Not doing that badly. How is Leclerc so fast? Oh. I think that was just tyre wear, that wasn't front wing. I think we're good. Oh, this has not been a good race for me up to this point. Head down and focus. Eyes on the prize. Yeah, my bigger problem is actually catching up to Kimmy in this race, rather than crashing into him. How many more sets of mediums have I got? None. Oh no. I could use the hards again, but I might have to go softs.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 15.8 seconds.
So I think if we can get to about lap 35, then I'll go softs to the end. I think that's got to be the game plan. Thank you. So I think Piastri's going to the end. Shall I get Matt to sing it? Oh no. I can't risk getting DMCA'd. So, if you started a career mode before the last update, Jack Doohan is still in your game. Franco Colapinto doesn't, like, replace him as such. If you start a new career mode now, yes, Franco will be there in case instead of Doohan. But if you've got a save from before that, Doohan is still in, not Franco. But I don't know now whether Doohan can come back to your save later on. I don't know whether, like, obviously, because Colapinto can appear, because obviously he was in F2 in 2024. I don't know whether Doohan can do the same, because obviously he was in F2.
Andrea is in the pits.
What's my timer up to? Lord. Right, we're going to be ahead of Antonelli then. So all you haters. But I've basically got to try and make it another 7 laps without hitting any walls. Hey, welcome in, Aaron. Hope you're doing well, mate. Good morning from the USA. Remind me of the American Dad theme tune. Oh boy, it's swell to say, good morning, USA. Good morning, USA. I need to watch American Dad, actually. I don't think I've seen, like, the latest season. Or I think I started watching it and then completely forgot. Which motorsport do I love the most, F1 or NASCAR? F1. I do enjoy NASCAR, but F1 always has a special place in my heart. We're running P6 currently, yeah. Well, I've got a pit again, and a lot of these guys don't. Although maybe a nicely timed red flag or something like that later on. There you go, Yuki in. Yeah, we're doing alright. We're moving our way back through. We've definitely got good speed.
Tsunoda's in the pits.
The only one that's worrying me is Leclerc, because he is leading the World Championship as well. I was hoping we'd take points out of Charles today. Oh, sorry chat, my mum has just WhatsApped me. Let me just double check.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MF.
Because it'd be rare for my mum to WhatsApp me. So I better just double check everything's okay. Mum212 takes top priority, chat. Mum212, Dad212, Last212. All right up there. She'll probably just say, yeah, it's fine. Like I can ring her when I finish. Problem is with my mum as well, it takes her forever to type. Always, yeah, exactly. Whenever your parent messages you, always just stop quickly. Yeah, there you go. It takes her a minute to type, no, speak later. She gets me worried that, like, she's typing me out an essay or something. And then it's just, no, it's fine, don't worry. Yeah, family always comes first, chat. That is important. Like, you see her typing quite a lot, and you're like, oh, God, what's happened? And then it's just, yeah, that's fine. Speak to you in a bit. And it normally is nothing, of course, but you've always just got to be careful. The last thing you want to do is, like, go on speakerphone whilst you're live or something. I just texted her going, is it urgent? I can text you, and like, I can ring you in, like, an hour. And she went, no, that's fine. You should always love your mum, chat. She birthed you, after all. I've had Dad212 on a video. Maybe I need to try and get Mum212 on a video at some point. Introduce Mum212 to the 212 universe. Glorious. Right, these tires are feeling wrecked now. 940 Daniel, thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're doing well. So I think when we pit, we're going to re-emerge probably down in about 10th. But if I can keep it clean and tidy, we should be quick. Well, that corner is so difficult to rotate in for when the tyres are wrecked. You're basically just locking up the front, trying to drag it. How many years have I been an F1 fan? Since 2007. So about 18. Pretty much all of my life. Some of my first memories, chat, are of Formula 1. I'm pretty certain my first kind of vivid memory was Hamilton winning 2008. Like, I have a terrible... Like, everybody I know will tell you that I have a terrible memory. That's, like, one of the first things I can actually remember of, like, anything. Genuinely. Ugh. I was too busy reading Smurf's message. That would have been an interesting place to bin it. At least the smallest corner in all of Formula 1. I reckon the Lotus 49 could take that flag. Good heavens. 86% on that rear. No wonder I feel like I've got no grip. This is drive to the tyres explode. I think Lewis Hamilton should try NASCAR. I don't think he ever would, but it would be entertaining to see how he get on. Most Formula 1 drivers really struggle attempting NASCAR, just because the cars are so heavy. How is Leclerc still going so fast?
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 9.6
Kimi struggled
seconds.
trying NASCAR. Don't let it be forgotten. Kim is an incredible driver, don't get me wrong, but he didn't do that well in his NASCAR time. Force feedback is set to, I think, 7.5 Newton meters. I have like a whole guide on my YouTube channel. If you go like Matt212 F125 wheel settings, it'll all be there.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
No issues with tyre wear? Are you having a laugh, Mark? Look at that! All of them are about to go. I don't know what tyres Mark's looking at. Come on, I just need to get these a couple more laps. Oh no, that might be a puncture. I'm too scared to look. Oh no, it would flash up if it's a puncture, wouldn't it? Ooh, that could have been a warning. '89! Oh no! And the problem is, of course, the higher the wear is, the easier it then is to hit the walls again. Because you got less grip. Yeah, Mark, our engineer, is useless today, it would appear. So all 4 of my championship rivals are currently in front of us. I think we're going to take a bit of a hit this weekend. I've got to dominate Qatar and Abu Dhabi now and hope Leclerc has a stinker. Tyres at 89% because I'm not that good at driving. And I keep hitting walls.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.9 seconds.
Weirdly, though, Antonelli isn't really closing in on me. Box. I got to try and get these another 2 laps and then I'll be pitting. I have no idea how Leclerc is dominating this race so much. Like, genuinely, it's confusing me. He brought out a red flag because he crashed, restarted in like 11th, got to the lead and just walked off. He had no pace in qualifying. I have no idea how he's done what he's doing. I don't know if he's still got a pit again. I hope so. Otherwise, he might lap us. 94! Good heavens. This is not good looking good. Come on. It's actually quite fun kind of feeling the car sliding around underneath you a little bit. Pit right now for softs. We're going to be diving in the end of this lap. We're going to go softs to the end. Hopefully. Just don't get a puncture. Just trying to keep it away from the barriers now. Go full wet. Not sure that'll be the play. I've got no more sets of mediums that are unused. So I could use a set of mediums, but they probably won't be any better. Right, we'll just drain all the battery. I mean, that's pretty good going on the tyres, isn't it, chat? 94.82. We started on hards, binned it lap 2, went medium, got a red flag, went another set of medium. And then now, well done. Yep, they're definitely gone. They're definitely gone. Ugh. Oh, there's yellows. There's yellows. Is that for me? No, Antonelli's breaking down. Damn it. Oh, Kimmy, no. That's a shame. He was doing well. So, Antonelli and Hamilton, then the only drivers out. That is a great, great shame. The safety car now would be perfect. Can we maybe get a cheeky safety car? That would be quite useful. Yeah, that's one way to make sure Kimmy's not going to get any of my wings. We've sabotaged his car. Oh, I'm so gutted for him, man.
Green flag.
Yeah, not a chance, Jack Doohan. Ugh. Right, let's go. We're still in the top 10. Sensibly, we should be able to get past Yuki. But we'll wait and see. We should be the quickest car on track. I mean, Leclerc's got half a lap on everybody. How on earth is he doing this?
Andrea is out of the race.
Oh no, there's a wall there. Is there any wall around here that I haven't hit so far? Yeah, BAR engines. They're technically in the back of the Red Bull, aren't they? Yeah, Leclerc is unironically potentially going to lap us. I don't know how he's been that quick. He was terrible at the start. The red flag that he brought out has saved his race. And made him basically OP. Second warning. Just had way more grip into one than I was expecting. Yeah, soft tyres though feel good here. I reckon we go mediums and softs tomorrow.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.0 seconds.
I'm not even sure what fastest lap Leclerc's done. I can ask for an update, can't I suppose?
Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:32.5.
He's got a second faster! Yeah, they've definitely got the 2019 Ferrari engine in that thing. That's ridiculous. Why do you wear shoes while sim racing? It's what I find comfy. I'm so used to it now that I couldn't go back. Yeah, we won't be using the hards tomorrow, I don't think. Unless we get a safety car like lap 15 or something. And want to try and gamble to get to the end. Even then, the mediums can go a pretty decent way. Like I said, if we can finish P5, effectively top 5 in the World Championship is top 5 here. Listen, what are you doing, Esteban? You're not aware of that whole Mercedes alongside you? Oh, I took his wing! I didn't honestly expect that to work. I just saw his end plate fly off. That was brilliant. I've never done that before. That's a very cheap tactic, isn't it? But it worked. And I would only do that because it's Esteban Ocon. Therefore, it's allowed. Right, Leclerc is unironically, I think, going to lap everybody up to at least Ocon. He's definitely going to lap Ocon now. Oh, a karma. He might lap Hulk. Maybe we can get to Yuki. I think we can get to Yuki. Have I seen the Lego F1 Speed Champions sets? Yeah, they look sick. I did try and convince Matt212 that I could buy them as a business expense and build them on stream, but she wasn't convinced. I don't think we can get mechanical failure now, or it's incredibly unlikely. Because we've already had 2 AI DNF, it's highly unlikely we get a mechanical. I think I've seen it once on this game.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds of that. Really good stuff.
There we go, purple. Yeah, so even on a first set of softs with slipstream, I haven't gone quicker than Leclerc. That's how nuts that Ferrari. He's basically matching me still. And I'm on 20 lap first of soft tyres.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I am using a Fanatec Formula V 2.5X. It's a great wheel. Would recommend. I don't think we're going to need to pit again. I think we should be alright. Tyre wear's pretty good. We've just got to try and gain as many spots as I can towards the end. Like I said, we should be able to get Yuki. I don't think we're going to get one of the McLarens. I think they're a bit too far away. But you never know. We can only try. This might be new fastest lap. Oh, there you go. Oh, hi, Nico. Having a very good race out today, sir. Don't do what Esteban Ocon did. Ocon didn't even pit.
Great manoeuvre.
Whoa.
You made it look so easy.
What shoes do I use for sim racing? They're just an old pair of Asics. Nothing particularly special. So Sonoda is 15 seconds ahead. I need 1.5 seconds a lap. Oh, I need 2 seconds a lap. That's annoying.
Okay, we've been given a
Damn
time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down.
I think I would
Let's
still
get it
take a
done.
safety car, though. Again, this is all good learning, ready for tomorrow. Cubic, thank you for the follow, buddy. I appreciate it. I am a size 9, I think. We pit about 5 laps ago, like end of lap 34, I believe. So this lap we have already gone well over a second quicker than Sonoda. I mean, look, we take 7/10 out of him just through the final chicane. Just by getting it nailed.
You're catching the car ahead by a couple of seconds a lap now. Really good.
Oh, Mark's happy with the progress. Yeah, we could still get ahead of Yuki even with the penalty. If we can maintain this pace to the end. It's basically qualifying laps between now and the flag. I reckon Leclerc had the ERS glitch. Sometimes if you get an ERS failure in a race, it gives you way more battery usage afterwards. It's really, really weird. So I reckon that's why Leclerc's been so fast, is he's basically had unlimited battery. It can affect the AI too. More feet chat, Matt loves it. One day I'll just surprise you all by just having my bare feet out. And I guarantee you we get less viewers. $110 AI, yep. Max out tomorrow. So tomorrow we will be doing Creator Series. So it'll be my final Creator Series race of the year. Yes, I am going to be clickbaiting the video with that as well. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can finish the year on a high. So that lap was pretty much, yeah, 3 seconds out of Yuki. And there was no slipstream, nothing like that involved. Oh, you've really got to try and get it up on that curve, don't you? He says. Maybe I hope I'm in the Ferrari here. CS tomorrow will start at 6 PM UK time, I believe. Race probably won't start for about another hour, I would have thought. No Creator Series.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.9 seconds.
God, just starting to get a bit more oversteer. Yeah, 1800 GMT. Right, there we go. We're in the DRS now. This is good. Why am I watching your feet? That's a you problem, not me. But I can go like this. I can do like special tricks with the one I'm not using. I say special tricks, I just mean waving it around. Right in front of the camera. That's what you want to see, isn't it? Right, come on. Let's get along, so. Wonderful. So, yeah, Piastri, 16 seconds up the road. I need more than 2 seconds a lap over him. I think that would be optimistic. But you never know. Our Werther's originals are good.
Okay, George. After that front wing damage, we've got to look after.
Don't remind me, Mark.
Please protect the front wing. Come on.
Do the ERS spam glitch? Or will you just try and turn it on and off continuously? Does that work? That doesn't work, I don't think. I've never seen the esports drivers do it. Oh, so you just got to go like this? So this problem, I keep using the wrong thing. How much speed can I get doing this then? I don't know if that's effective at all. Oh, I'm sorry, Pokédex. Sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, it couldn't even reach 212 miles an hour. Not a goated strat. Yeah, we should definitely get Yuki by the end. I mean, we're taking a lot out of Oscar still. It's not impossible to try and get Piastri. I just haven't got that many laps to do it. Oh, no. Oh, that's risky.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.8 seconds.
I don't think... what you'd actually want to do is set up like a macro key that means it's doing it like every frame. That's what you'd want to do. But I'm pretty certain there is macro key detection in F125 with the EA anti-cheat. So I'm pretty certain even if you, like, you could try and use something, but you wouldn't be able to do it consistently with normal software. How is that Ferrari so far ahead? I've got no idea. Leclerc has absolutely wiped the floor with everybody today. It's a question we've been asking ourselves all afternoon. He qualified 11th, binned it on like lap 8, restarted, and then took the lead and went. And it's got like a 45-second buffer.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by
It's one of the most insane things I've ever seen. Charles Leclerc go burr. Absolutely. Might still get Oscar by the end, and I would take that as a result. I'm really looking at it. Oscar, the gap's down to 10 now. I need, like I said, I need 2 seconds a lap on it. We are basically taking 2 seconds a lap out of it. Let's not forget this is 110 AI. How bad are they around Vegas? It's 2020 Lewis. Is he back in the W11, is he? Actually, I'm not convinced the old 2020-2021 reg of cars would be quicker here. Because these things are so fast in a straight line. I reckon the older cars would struggle to keep up. That has been one of the things with the Grand Theft cars, that they are ludicrously fast in a straight line.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Yeah, Leclerc's going to lap everybody up to about 8th. No, he's lapped Hulkenberg now. Up to 7th. It's just when you get that oversteer through 1. Because he just unsettles the car through 2. I think we can get in the DRS though on Yuki down the strip. I always say 2006 to 2010 was the greatest era of Formula 1.
Here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.6 seconds.
See, that's the line I need to be doing through there. I mean, yeah, that last lap we went 2.6 seconds quicker than Oscar. It might be about trying to be strategic with where I get past him. And seeing if we can break the DRS nice and quickly. Oh no. Oh. That's not the ideal line. Who are we predicting to be the last driver ever to use DRS? It could end up being like a Lawson. The thing is, nobody knows. I know, obviously, nobody knows, but it could literally... There's no, like, kind of skill bias towards it. I'm going to guess Yuki Tsunoda. I think he will be the last Formula 1 driver to use DRS. I can't wait for it to be wet in Qatar and Abu Dhabi. And it's whoever uses it on the last lap here.
Nice move. Good job.
Right. Goal number 1. Get 3 seconds ahead of Yuki. Then we can focus on Oscar. As long as I get Yuki at the DRS range this time, we should be good. Tyres are definitely starting to struggle, though. And the Red Bull's trying to match me. He knows his game plan is just try and stick in the DRS. It might not happen for him. Oh, no. How is that not a warning? Hey? How much curb can you take there? Don't bring up wet races in the desert. I try not to think about them either. Tyre wear, we are at 30%-ish, so they're going to be fine. Yeah, the soft tyre actually here lasts pretty well. You could easily do. I reckon the plan of tomorrow will be, if there were no safety cars, softs like 22 laps and then mediums the other 28. I reckon that's my game plan. Oh, come on. I got 4 laps and I've got to try and put 6 seconds on Oscar, 7 seconds on Oscar, in theory. The car doesn't top out at 200 kilometers an hour, that's 200 miles an hour. Which is, 200 miles an hour is 324 kilometers an hour. So it's very quick. I am from the UK, so we use miles an hour. But I hope you're doing well, it's not a wish. Yeah, we're running MPH, not KPH. Oh, come on.
Okay, keep an eye
Thank you
on
for the
that
follow
gap
as well.
ahead, please. 2.6 seconds.
UK, we use MPH still. I wouldn't... I can convert in my head between miles and kilometers an hour. But we're really odd in the UK, though, because we use miles an hour, but then we use miles per gallon on fuel. It's just really strange. So nothing kind of makes sense. But then we use miles per gallon to calculate fuel range, but then you fill up a car with litres. So it really doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Right, we've got Yuki out of the range now. I've got to try and get in Oscar's range this time if I want a chance. If I can somehow beat out Oscar, this will feel like a success today. Well, there's, what, 62 miles an hour to every 100 kilometers an hour? 186 miles an hour is 300 kilometers, isn't it? Well, am I going to get in his range? It's going to be close. This will be critical. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I think we might just, only just. Have I got the battery? Oh, this is going to be close. I don't know. Yes, I think we have just. But I've got to get him next lap. Yeah, Leclerc's got genuinely nearly a minute lead. And I don't know how. I've never seen it. I've very rarely seen anything like it.
Good pace. You're catching the car in front by about a second a lap.
Oh no. Oh, I wanted to try and get the DRS off of him. Oscar hit the wall. I might have chopped across his nose a little bit. We've got 2 laps, though, to try and pull out 3 seconds. He's got the DRS on me, though. It's going to be very weird. It's not often I almost get lapped in a Mercedes.
So gap to the car ahead, 14.2 seconds.
But honestly, I think looking at the pace of Leclerc today, second would have been all we could achieve anyway. So if we end up with P4, it's still 6 points lost, but it's not as bad as it could have been. Right, we've got to get Oscar out of the range. There we go. Should be good now. We should be safe. But I've still got to pull out the other 2 seconds. Yeah, Leclerc's playing against 0% AI. It's just I'm included in that. All the time you have to leave the space. Right, I need a second on Oscar on the final lap. As long as we're sensible, it should be doable. I mean, I could try and get another warning, couldn't I, if I need to? We could do that if push comes to shove. But, oh, Leclerc's even lapped Fernando. It's literally the Red Bulls, the McLarens, and me he hasn't lapped.
That's why I love working
That's
with you.
ridiculous. Through the final corner, though, Charles Leclerc, in a dominant drive, is going to just obliterate the Las Vegas Grand Prix here today. Ridiculous race win by Charles Leclerc there. We've got 2.2 now over Oscar. I think Fernando Alonso just didn't fancy doing the extra lap, but, I mean, Verstappen's not even out onto the strip yet, and Leclerc's already crossed the line. That's just how comfortably clear he is going to be. Good points, though, for Verstappen, as I still don't think in this series McLaren have won a race, staggeringly. They're both still in the championship fight, but I don't think either of them have won. Come on, we've almost got that gap over Oscar now. Hopefully this penalty won't matter. Up to 2.9. Just got to make sure I don't bottle it. Wall. All right, use the battery. Use the battery. 3.2. Surely we're safe. But, yeah, Max Verstappen then makes his way out of the final corner. I mean, Leclerc has won that, unironically, by near enough a minute. That is insane. Verstappen for P2, though, ahead of Lando Norris. Are we going to hang on to P4? Got to get a good run out here and just dump the battery on the run to the line. Unsurprisingly, Oscar took a load out of me there. No. 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 Oh, I've bottled it, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We might have enough. 2.9. I think we've done it. I think we only just held on.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Would you recommend the Fanatec CSL F1 bundle? That's basically what I've got. Would recommend. Oh, that was a tough race, chat. I got good towards the end, but I sucked too much throughout most of that. But like I said, I think Leclerc was just too fast
You always
today.
look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake there or locked up here, there would have been contact. And
Yeah,
every
Ferrari engine needs to be investigated after that one. That is
You have to
insane.
absolutely nail it, perfect it, and that's exactly what they're able to do today. Great stuff.
You will never see anything like that here in Vegas. I promise you that. Unless one of the cars next year is nuts. Then maybe you will. I don't know.
Bring them out to the awaiting crowd.
Hermit Kermit, thank you for the follow, buddy. I appreciate it.
And that is a fabulous win. And the top step of the podium.
Watch it, drink it in. Yeah, Matt212 disqualified for being a danger to other road users. Wouldn't also surprise me. Oh, yeah, that was good fun. Like I said, annoyed that I made so many mistakes early on. But it is what it is. I'm going to do one last shout out as well, people. Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on TikTok, please drop me a follow on Twitch. We're very, very close to 9,000 followers on there. Matt212. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Obviously, just before I wrap up the stream. Max as well. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Thank you.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Well, there we go then. Charles Leclerc, 54 seconds clear come the checkered flag. Luckily for us, the penalty didn't matter, because we still beat out Oscar Piastri by about a quarter of a second come the checkered flag. Yuki Tsunoda, the only other driver to finish on the lead lap, and then everybody else one lap down as well. So P4, it could have been better. It could have been worse. Sadly, we took a little bit of a beating when it comes to the championship. How does it look in game? Leclerc now 27 clear. So we do need to beat him next weekend if we want to keep our championship hopes alive. Verstappen, though, now back ahead of us. I mean, really, we need Leclerc to DNF in Qatar if everybody else wants a chance at the crown towards the end of the year. Only Ocon and the V-Cubs yet to score. That's quite impressive in quite a short season. Red Bull re-jump Mercedes as well. McLaren, I think, are now ahead of Ferrari by virtue of... I think they're ahead of them already, aren't they? But they've just got a bigger lead. So we've got to try and make sure we beat Red Bull inside the game. Orko, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. I appreciate it. Let's go update our spreadsheet, though, chat. Before I forget. Just make sure that I get everything on there. But yeah, Leclerc, 11th to 1st. That is nuts. So, Leclerc once again then. Another victory this season. 25 points on the board for him. Max Verstappen bags 18. Lando bags 15. I bag 12. Oscar gets 10. Oh, that's 1. So, Lando now has a 7-point lead at the top of the championship with 2 races to go. Hamilton 0. Antonelli 0. It was then Tsunoda, wasn't it, who got 8. Alonso got 6. Hulkenberg got 4. Who were the last 3 in the points? It was Gasly 2. Doohan! Doohan got a point, chat. I didn't even realise. Look at that. He's on the board at long last. That is fantastic news. I'm genuinely quite happy for him. That's wild. It only took Vegas for Doohan to score. Oh, I've accidentally taken Tsunoda's points away from him. So, yeah, it is obviously just between the McLarens. Lando Norris leading the way. 7 ahead of Oscar Piastri. Charles Leclerc now ahead of Max, though. Sorry, Max Story still ahead of Leclerc. But Leclerc has jumped us. As, yeah, like I said, McLaren have not won a race. I don't believe. No, Lando won COTA, didn't he? But that has been it. Oscar Piastri has not won a race so far. I mean, Leclerc's won 4 of them. I bet he's wishing that had been his form towards the end of the year there. Leclerc's won 4, I've won 2, Max has won 2, Lando's won 1. So, there we go then. Constructors-wise, Mercedes are now 34 ahead of Red Bull. So he's still got a little bit of a buffer in that championship as well. So happy